Standing instinctively, immediately, under Buddy McGirt.
Okay, so we're going to look at Canelo versus Kovalev live scoring. Hold on a second. Not live scoring, but it's going to be scored, right? Hold on a second, though. All right, so we're about to score this fight. Canelo versus Kovalev. All right. Just so you guys will see a little snippet of it, I'm going to show you. There they are there. Okay. There we go. They're going to their corners. They're about to get ready to box. The round has begun. Kovalev comes out and immediately snaps the jab at Canelo. A step jab. Then he double pumps the jab. Two quick jabs. Changing the rhythm of the jab a little bit. He hooks off the jab. Canelo is circling him. Now Canelo's coming in. He's working his way to the inside after circling him. And Canelo's movement is really unusual. Kovalev is trying to get at Canelo and jab through Canelo's guard with the jab. Canelo counters with a left hook. First punch that Canelo throws. Kovalev throwing the jab.
Remind you, protect yourself at all times. Obey my commands. God bless you both.
The fight's going on. Sorry about that. I don't know why that happened. Kovalev again trying the jab, trying the right hand, the jab in the right hand. Again, popping the jab. That's touching Canelo's guard. Canelo's inching in on Kovalev and backing him up now. As they circle the ring, Canelo's inching in. Kovalev tries to clinch Canelo, but Canelo stays nice and tight. Kovalev jabbing here. Canelo now countering the jab with his jab. Kovalev slipping and changing levels. Double jab, and he throws the right hand. Canelo jabs to the body, falls short. Jabbing right hand and falls short again. So basically, Kovalev is boxing Canelo from the outside. Canelo's basically the one applying the pressure. It starts up there in the center of the ring mostly. And Canelo's the one actually kind of pursuing Kovalev, and Kovalev's kind of pivoting around him. So Kovalev's jab is very busy for round one. Canelo circled Kovalev twice, and then afterwards, he's basically now starting to encroach on Kovalev, staying just outside the range of Kovalev. Kovalev's trying to throw his right hand, trying to throw the jab. He's trying to get through Canelo's guard, but it's not happening. And Kovalev has heavy hands, remember. Stiff arms Canelo this time to his head. Throws a jab on a right hand, another right hand, but they're all blocked by Canelo. Canelo's inching in on Kovalev in spite of all of that. Blocking all the punches. Resets and keeps on putting pressure on Kovalev. Kovalev is backing up. And this is the first time I've really seen Kovalev back up against an opponent. But again, Canelo's movement and his strategy is what's keeping Kovalev off. Kovalev's trying to punch through the guard as well. Just got countered by Canelo. Canelo countered with a left hook as he threw the right. Canelo immediately countered him. Oh, wow. Canelo just threw a right to the spleen, and then he just threw a right uppercut. He's countering Kovalev now at the end of the round. Kovalev now changing up his movements. That's the end of the round. So what we notice is initially, it looked like Canelo was circling Kovalev, and Kovalev was the aggressor. But then Canelo started closing down the circle, and he started circling Kovalev, shortening up the distance. And Kovalev would be peppering that jab out there. And then off of the jab, he would either throw the right, hook off the right, hook off the jab with the left, sometimes lead with the right. But most of his punches were blocked. Andy also is giving him some instructions in the corner to put his mount guard back in. This is Canelo's corner, that is. Round number one, though, because Canelo landed some hooks and punches, I gave Canelo round number one. Canelo, again, just doing this awkward sort of movement where his head is off center line and he sticks his head forward. Kovalev is the one who's jabbing away, trying to find Canelo, but he's not hitting anything. He's either hitting ear or hitting gloves. And this is the problem with Canelo. And this time Canelo has changed his stance a bit. He's using the two guard in a different kind of way to what we've ever seen him use it. So he's approaching this fight differently to how he faced the Jacobs or the two Gennady Golovkin fights. Now Canelo's countering Kovalev. Just hit him a punch to the spleen. He had hit Kovalev with 3 punches, 3-punch combination the last fight. Kovalev is the busier fighter, peppering with the jab, but Canelo's, look at that. Look how it's his timing, how he feints as if he's going to come in and then he comes in. His movement. There's Canelo again. Look at that explosive movement. This time he misses the punches. Kovalev tries to jab to the body. That's protected. And to the head. None of his jabs are landing so far. Kovalev hasn't landed anything. He's busier, but he's hitting the guards, missing. And Canelo throwing that jab. And Kovalev was trying to put some heat on stuff, but he's still kind of confused. Here he is. He throws a jab, throws an uppercut. He caught Canelo with a spare jab. He keeps on throwing the jab and hook, but none of those punches are landing. A jab, and then he tried to right, and then he tried to clinch up. Canelo just threw a left hook that fell short as they were coming out the clinch. He caught Canelo with a jab there. Caught Canelo with a jab again. Off of a jab right hand combination. Canelo just caught him with a left hook. Oh, wow. A counter to the body. Jab that just landed for Kovalev. Canelo threw a counter, left-right combination that landed on Kovalev's body. Kovalev again throwing the jab. Canelo blocking it. He tried a double jab, right hand, didn't land. Threw a couple other jabs, they didn't land. Kovalev teeing off with the jab in the right hand. He's putting some heat behind those punches, and still Canelo's able to handle them. Canelo just landed a left hook to Kovalev's body. Explosive combination. Canelo countered him to the right to the body. Kovalev's really peppering that jab now, putting some heat behind it, but Canelo's the one that lands his jab in the trade. Kovalev circling and jabbing away. Now Kovalev is very close to Canelo. He's very close to Canelo. He doesn't realize that Canelo's right up on him. Canelo circles back to protect distance. And that's it. That's the end of the round. Okay, so Kovalev keeps on peppering with his jab. He's the busier fighter, but he's not accurate at all. Now you can either give this round to the busier fighter, but I think that Canelo again landed the quality punches. All right, so how does the fight's assessed? 4 criteria. They're effective aggression, clean effective punching, defense, and ring generalship. Okay? And in this case, you're looking at effective aggression and effective punching. When Canelo throws his shots, it's usually counters, and he's landing the left hook to Sergey Kovalev's head. He landed a right-left combination to his body. He landed a left to his body twice. Those are the punches that actually happen in the round. And he's pushing Kovalev back now because of those punches. Here's Kovalev throwing the jab right there. They're showing a slow motion replay. Okay. He's hitting the guard of Canelo. All those jabs hit the guard of Canelo. So they probably gave Kovalev that round. I got Canelo actually winning that round. So round 1 to Kovalev. Or round 1 to Canelo. Now, initially I added round 1 to Kovalev the first time. And now I've given round 1 to Canelo. And I've given round 2 to Canelo. It's a battle of the jabs right now. But Canelo keeping that guard tight, that defense tight. Kovalev trying to get around the guard. Oh, wow. Canelo just popped Kovalev with a jab. Kovalev finally landed a jab to the body. Woo! Canelo again countering Kovalev. When Kovalev tries to light up with that right, Canelo counters him all the time. And then Canelo just caught him with a jab. And the shots always look crisp and sharp by Canelo, producing a reaction by Kovalev. Kovalev again just really peppering the jab on Canelo, trying to land shots, but none of them are landing. And Canelo just kind of sidestepped him. Now Kovalev is doing different antics with his hands to try and make something happen. I think he caught Canelo with a short right hand and didn't get countered for it. Canelo still walking down Kovalev. Uppercut by Canelo, very crisp shot, very fast. Kovalev is successfully keeping Canelo off though. Pushes back Canelo right now. He's pushing back Canelo. He's feinting. Is it feinting to get the jab in? I think he got the jab in there slightly. Again, I think he got the jab in there, but I could be wrong. Canelo's probably blocking it. I see. Canelo coming with his jab. Kovalev's really peppering the jab. There he is peppering the jab again. Very busy with the jab. And Canelo keeps on encroaching on Kovalev. Both of them trade hooks. Woo! And then he catches Canelo with a hook and a jab. And really snaps back Canelo's head. That's to tell you the power Kovalev has. But Canelo has pretty good defense. That's why when people say Kovalev wasn't throwing heat, he was throwing heat. There he is again peppering the jab. Canelo again coming with the jab to the body this time. He fell short. Canelo just landed a right again to Kovalev's spleen. He's done that now 3 times in the fight already. This is only round 2. Stiff arm in there by Kovalev. Canelo got caught with a right. He just got caught with a jab. Kovalev's popping that jab pretty hard, if you ask me. But he's not trying to put a lot of force behind it because very cleverly. He's got heavy hands, though. He's really expending a lot of energy trying to throw a lot of punches on Canelo. Canelo's really putting the pressure on him. Right to the body there by Canelo. And that's the end of the round. Now, you could give this round to Kovalev for being busier. But bit by bit, Canelo keeps on encroaching on Kovalev. He's coming closer and closer to Kovalev. Right? And keeps on walking him down. I think this is a Canelo round because the quality punches again were Canelo. The ring generalship was Canelo. The effective aggression was Canelo. If you're looking at volume and the guy was keeping busy and keeping the guy off of him, you can give it to Kovalev. Here's Kovalev hitting Canelo with a jab and Canelo trading a jab with Kovalev. Kovalev actually got the worst of the jabs because Canelo actually was turning his head when Kovalev hit him. He took it full in the face. So I have Canelo 3 rounds up. Now, before that, I didn't have Canelo 3 rounds up. I actually had Canelo. I think Kovalev got 2 of the early rounds, and I think Canelo got the 3rd round and the 4th, and I think Kovalev got the 5th, something like that. But now looking at the fight, it looks like Canelo is actually winning this fight. He's 2 rounds up on Kovalev. He's the one landing the effective quality shots. Kovalev comes out this time, and he's the aggressor right now in this round so far. Again, Canelo with these sharp counters has Kovalev respecting distance and dancing back. He's flinching every time Canelo comes because Canelo's speed, his quickness. A left hook that Canelo throws that goes around Kovalev's guard and lands on his face. Kovalev's face is already red. Kovalev again keeping that Canelo keeping that guard. Kovalev peppering with the jab. He tries to use the right hand. Canelo immediately counters again. The right hand, when Kovalev tries to use the right hand, Canelo immediately punishes him. It was a left to the body. First it was a left to the head that landed, and then a left to the body, a left hook. Very, very explosive and very quick. Canelo throwing his jab, pushing Kovalev back. Kovalev feinting. Canelo just keeps on walking with the high guard. Feinted as if he was going to throw the right, and then he threw 2 lefts, double left. Another double left. Kovalev varying the speed. Now he slides in and ties up Canelo. The pressure is really a lot. You know what? One thing when you are a fighter who usually pushes other fighters back, and then this fighter now is pushing you back. That pressure, you can see Kovalev's a little bit, tensed up a little bit. He's very busy, trying to change levels here. Throws a combination Canelo that hits the gloves, not landing anything. But if he were to land something, you would really see how hard he hits. Canelo again catching him with the left hook. Again, Canelo catches him with a left-right combination to the body. Kovalev clinches up. Kovalev again trying to pepper with the jab. He can't get the jab to go through. What a body shot. Left to the body. Canelo took it very well. Kovalev really right up on Canelo. Canelo just landed a spleen shot. Kovalev just moved off to the side and bounced up and down, telling you the punches are having effect on Kovalev. Canelo again throwing the jab. Kovalev double jabbing. Triple jab. Now Canelo's right up on Kovalev. He's right up on Kovalev. He lands a right to the spleen. Again, he throws another right and misses. Kovalev throws a combination that bounces Canelo's head back even though his guard is there. Canelo's right up on Kovalev right now. Kovalev's throwing the jab, but he's right up on Kovalev. Canelo just lands a left to the body of Kovalev. Kovalev throws a jab. Another left hook to the head. The left hook to the head can't miss with Canelo. Canelo's counting Kovalev once again. Triple jab by Kovalev to come out of the corner. Whoa, a jab that Canelo hits Kovalev with and snaps his head back. Kovalev throws a right. Canelo rolls it and throws a right to the spleen, rips a right to the spleen. Kovalev there touching Canelo to the body and then to the head. Another Canelo round. This is 3 rounds for Canelo so far. Reynoso talking to Canelo, Chapo on the side. They keep on going back to Canelo. I don't see them really going to Kovalev's corner and what Buddy McGirt's telling Kovalev. Which I really like for you guys to see as well. Just give you a quick flash so you guys can see what I'm talking about. See, this is it right there. Canelo rolling that, getting out of the way of the punch, and then really landing a body shot. It didn't really cleanly connect, though. It just barely connected Kovalev on his body. Kovalev was just out of range. Canelo landed a good amount of body punches and that left hook to the head. He constantly lands it. Kovalev again on his jab, but can't push Canelo back. Canelo holding his ground. Canelo hits Kovalev with a jab. Canelo's been very accurate with that jab. Kovalev again peppering him with the jab. Short, quick jabs. Again, get caught with a jab because Kovalev's not pulling back his hands in time to his head. He's keeping the jab out there, so Canelo's able to land the jab on him. Again, Canelo encroaching, away, close. Another left hook Canelo throws at Kovalev, was partially blocked. Little uppercut Kovalev tries to throw on the inside. They're sort of exchanging jabs. Kovalev throws a 1-2 combination on Canelo's guard. Canelo catches Kovalev again with the jab because he's not bringing back his hands in time. Canelo slides to the inside. Canelo forearms him off. Canelo's leaning in with it's a really odd to time movement. He's like moving, he's stepping in, but oh Lord, he rolls under and catches Kovalev with a left hook to the liver. Kovalev is backing up. He's really up on the ropes. Kovalev lands a nice uppercut to Canelo's chest. Canelo jabs to the pit there on Kovalev. Short sniping shots, pot shots. Kovalev trying to keep him off with a jab. Goes southpaw and jabs with the right hand. Gets caught again with that left hook to the head. Another left hook to the body. I think Canelo came up short with that one. Kovalev on the outside. Sticking that jab. Kovalev is somewhat successful at keeping Canelo off of him, but Canelo keeps on closing that distance. He's really sometimes very close on Kovalev. Like right now. Canelo's really close on Kovalev. He's not extending the jab properly. And so he catches him with a jab and then a left hook and then a right to the body. Canelo just hits him with that. Canelo encroaching up on Kovalev. We're trying to change levels. Jab, uppercut. Canelo again catches him with the forearm to keep him off of him. Off at an angle. Wow, another left hook that lands on Kovalev's head. Canelo can't miss with that left hook. Overhand right that lands on Kovalev's head. And Canelo again slipping to the side. He went weak side. Good body shot that moves Canelo. Good right by Kovalev. Kovalev responding with some good shots right there. And again, these are good power shots. And Kovalev trying to keep this speed going as well. You got more speed. Kovalev catching Canelo with the jab again. Nice right to the body, to the spleen area. Counter by Kovalev right now. This is a good round for Kovalev. Even though Canelo's been landing a number of good shots. It's a better round for Kovalev. Nice jab to the body, but Canelo blocks that. Canelo's just out of range. Good boxing. Good all-round boxing. Canelo's still applying that smart pressure. Kovalev finished the round pretty strong, pretty good. Responding to Canelo. Buddy McGirt talking in the corner. I want to hear what they have to say. Hold on a second. He tried that a couple times, buddy.
When you both like this, just turn around on the inside. Relax, baby. Watch the beautiful.
Right. So Buddy McGirt, he advises Kovalev to throw a right uppercut on the inside to the sternum of the body because he landed one of those against Canelo on the inside. But he'd been trying to land that right uppercut on the inside. Canelo constantly hits Kovalev with this no-look left hook. Caught him again with the no-look left hook. That's really a Canelo round, but Kovalev did better in that round. We're in round number 6. How did we get to round number 6? I don't know. I can't remember. But so far, I really got Canelo up quite a lot. They had Kovalev winning the first 2 rounds. Canelo winning the last 3, 4, and 5. I had Canelo basically winning every round so far, the first 5 rounds. Kovalev doubling, tripling the jab. He pushes down Canelo's head so Canelo wouldn't land that left hook to the body, baby. Canelo again throwing that jab. This time he gets to touch. Oh, wow, what a left hook to the body. Oh, a right hook to the body. A counter right to the body now by Canelo. Canelo be drilling those punches to the body, boy. Kovalev trying to keep Canelo off. Another left hook. This time is blocked by Kovalev. Right-left combination. Both blocked. Canelo's popping the jab on Kovalev. It lands. Kovalev's not jabbing. He's just moving right now. Then he tries the right-left combination. He doubles and triples the jab. Canelo keeping that defense. Ooh! He hit Kovalev with a left hook. Then Kovalev caught him with a left hook. And then he threw a right-left combination. Another jab by Canelo that lands on Kovalev. Kovalev tries to move into clinch. And Canelo forearms him off. It's the weird rhythm of Canelo. Because he's leaning in on you as he's moving in. And it's just a weird movement that Canelo gives you. It's time Kovalev is able to slide in and clinch. But he does not turn Canelo. So Canelo is still the aggressor. He should have turned Canelo. You can see Kovalev's a little bit tired. He just got caught with a counter right. Canelo just taking his time, walking Kovalev down, putting that pressure on him. Good jab to the body by Kovalev. And then back to the gloves. Canelo just hit Kovalev with a jab as he was trying to do a 1-2. Good lateral movement by Kovalev. Still gets hit with a right hand. Canelo's really hitting Kovalev pretty hard. Because Kovalev getting knocked back. Even if he blocks the punch. Another left to the body. A left-right combination to the body again by Canelo. Kovalev's not popping the jab right now. Just popped the jab though. Went through the guard a little bit. Canelo again staying low and walking up to Kovalev, leaning his head in. Double, triple feint, double, triple jab. Another Canelo round. Canelo's taking the first 6 rounds now, from what I see, which is crazy. I thought this fight was, it was more Kovalev rounds, but it depends on what you're looking at. The first round, therefore, I could have given to Kovalev, but Canelo did land some really good shots at the end of the round. So I think people can have this fight, say 5-up by Kovalev because Canelo's not landing, a whole bunch of punches on Kovalev and he's popping the jab all the time. But if you look at the punches, remember it's clean, effective punching. The effective punching in this fight, and you can see Kovalev tiring actually, is the body punches by Canelo, the left hooks by Canelo to the head particularly, the right hooks to the spleen, the straight rights to the spleen. Again, look at this. They're showing it in slow motion. I want you guys to see it if possible. There you go. Canelo just counted Kovalev. They showed it in slow motion. Kovalev throws the right. Look at the left-right combination. The right to the spleen, left to the liver. And Kovalev falls in. You can see those are effective punches because you see Kovalev actually bow over. You see a reaction from Kovalev. Kovalev again coming out early, trying to push Canelo back. Canelo again catching him with that jab because he keeps on extending his jabbing hand out too much. Get caught with the jab again by Canelo. Canelo leaning in with the guard. Kovalev trying to work around the guard. He's not really doing much. A lot of his stuff is ineffective, but he's able to push Canelo back a little bit there with the jab. He's pushing Canelo back again. This is the 7th round. Canelo again walking in on him off an angle. And you see the way how Canelo pushes his head forward. You can't really time it. Again, he catches Kovalev with a jab. And all of Canelo's shots really provokes a reaction from Kovalev. He has to back off. Again, Canelo pushing the jab on him. He's literally pushing Kovalev back. They're in the center of the ring, though, circling one another right now. See Canelo again pushing back Kovalev. Catches him again with that left hook. Kovalev constantly getting hit with that left hook. Good jab to the body by Kovalev, finally. Another jab to the body. Tries to clinch up again. Canelo he uses the forearm to separate him. This time they tie up Canelo, pulling down Kovalev's head. A good body shot again by Canelo to the liver. Kovalev standing in front of Canelo too much. He needs to move a little bit and pivot more. But he's tired. Canelo's wearing him down. Again, left-right combinations that are not effective. That ball being blocked by the gloves. Kovalev doing a lot of feinting. You can see he's a little bit more frenetic now with his shots because Canelo's right up on him right now. Not throwing any punches, but he's right up on him. Kovalev really unleashed some punches on Canelo. You can see his whole head back rattling behind the guard. Just caught him with a jab. Just caught him with a left hook to the body. They clinch up. Another left hook to the body. And you can see Kovalev actually buckle forward. Kovalev feinting. Trying to get those shots in. Canelo's just standing there. Gets a nice jab to the body right there by Kovalev. Another jab to the body by Kovalev. Misses his right hand. Slightly off balance with that. Again, a leaping left hook by Canelo. Kovalev slides in. Canelo catches him with an overhand right. He's not allowing Kovalev now to come in and clinch at all. Another jab by Canelo. Kovalev again comes in and clinches. It tells you he's tired. The pressure's too much. Canelo throws a left hook that's partially blocked by Kovalev. And another hook that catches Kovalev in his face. Canelo jabbing Kovalev, pushing him back. Kovalev still keeping the jab going. Standing in front of Canelo too much. He needs to pivot away. Canelo catches him with a left hook again to the head. Jab by Kovalev that lands. End the round. So round number 7 again is a Canelo round. I actually have Canelo now sweeping Kovalev when I look at it and actually commenting on it. Because Kovalev is posturing in front of Canelo. You can see he's tired right now in the corner. He's breathing pretty heavy. See, they're hydrating him. They're giving him water to drink. I think he was dehydrated. He's got blood in his nose. Canelo popped that jab and bloodied his nose. Canelo's catching him with left hooks because Kovalev not bringing back his hands. Like I said, he doesn't bring back his defense enough. And sometimes he jabs. He does speed jabs. So he's jabbing from outside. He's not bringing his guard right back. So you do a double jab, and that's when Canelo can catch him over the top. Here, Canelo, they show in replay, catching Kovalev with a chopping right hand over the top as Kovalev tried to clinch in on him. Canelo's beating up Kovalev. Fan of Holyfield watching the fight very seriously. Kathy Duva there. Again, Canelo doing, I can't really explain it to you guys. I have to demonstrate it. But Canelo's inching in and leaning forward, and then he would lean backwards. See, right now he's pushing back Kovalev again. Kovalev throwing a number of jabs and hooks. That's a double jab, stiff arm, throws the overhand right. It's blocked, and then Canelo would counter him. There's Canelo countering him. This time he catches Canelo with a jab. Canelo hits him with a right to the spleen. Kovalev still trying to circle out, and Canelo's again pushing him back. Left hook to the body that was blocked by Kovalev. Another left hook to the body that's blocked by Kovalev. Throws the jab. Canelo's walking him down. Kovalev popping that jab again in the right hand, but they're all hitting the gloves. Canelo again with a right to the body and a left to the body. Kovalev slumps in and he clinches Canelo. So you can see how effective Canelo's punches are when he lands on Kovalev. Throws a left to the body. Again, Canelo forearming him off. Tries to slide on the inside. Kovalev popping the jab. This time Canelo throws a right hand that falls short to countering the jab. Kovalev really popping that jab now. Some pop. Puts some power behind it. Catches Canelo with a right. Canelo uses his jab to stay off and away from Kovalev as he circles out. Kovalev catches Canelo with a left hook to the head finally. It snaps Canelo's head back. Kovalev has a lot of power. If he could just catch Canelo, but it's just hitting the gloves. Kovalev this time walking Canelo down. Canelo deciding to go on the back foot. Canelo blocking the right to the body that Kovalev tries. Kovalev now in this comfortable position of pushing the fighter back. Throws a right hand that is missed. Canelo rolls it. Kovalev, Canelo moving to the corner. Comes back. Goes back to the corner as Kovalev cuts him off. Canelo staying in the corner, moving back and forth. Kovalev catches him with a jab to the body. Kovalev's got him in the corner now. What is Kovalev going to do? Canelo catches him with that left hook. Kovalev's not protecting his left side. He gets caught with the left hook all the time. Canelo's back in the corner watching Kovalev. Kovalev lands a nice right to the spleen. Peppering Canelo with the jab. Canelo's just leaning in. Kovalev's trying to go to the body. He's trying to land some shots. Nothing happens. Canelo starts walking out the corner. Now Canelo changing up his movements. Oh, he's got caught with the jab again by Kovalev. This is definitely a Kovalev round. As he comes with the jab, tries to throw the right hand on Canelo, which is blocked. That's a Kovalev round. Finally, Kovalev's on the board. Round number 8. Now, if you're looking at who's able to maintain range and stuff, you would say Kovalev, but you got to look at clean, effective punching and ring generalship. The ring general here is actually Canelo, not Kovalev, which is interesting. I thought it would have been Kovalev because I really appreciated that he was keeping Canelo off of him, but actually it's Canelo. Why? Because he's the guy that's landing the effective punches. He's getting Kovalev tired. I didn't notice that. But Kovalev's on the board. He's in his comfortable position pushing Canelo back. Kovalev's used to pushing guys back. So when you push the bully back, the guys that like to come forward and fight, this is what you get. And Canelo's systematically doing it. Leaning in, staying low, but leaning in, going back and forward. Staying on the borderline, just outside the pocket, and creeping in. Again, Canelo creeping in on Kovalev. Kovalev tries to do a jab to the body. It's blocked. Triple upper jab. Canelo again catching Kovalev with the jab. Very sharp counters by Canelo. Another sharp jab by Canelo. It's blocked. Kovalev lands a nice body shot to Canelo there. As Canelo was trying to land a left hook to the body. Kovalev again popping the jab. Canelo again catching Kovalev with that left hook. Kovalev's not protecting his head at all. Kovalev gets out of range. The right catches Canelo with a jab to the body. He's really putting some heat on the combinations. Canelo again landing a jab to a left hook to the body. Kovalev backs off. This time he catches Canelo with a jab, a right hand jab. Bumps Canelo on the inside. He said, okay. Canelo catches him with the right hand on the chin. Again, Kovalev takes that right hand pretty good. Canelo coming with a wild right hand on Kovalev. Kovalev popping the jab. Canelo following him. Wow. Good jab to the body there again by Kovalev. Nothing else lands. Wow. They trade punches. The jab by Kovalev. Canelo again forearming him off. And Canelo landed a right to the spleen. Another body punch. Kovalev caught him with a counter right. Canelo again with the left hook to the body. Leaning in. Again, a left hook to the head. Kovalev keeps on getting hit. Oh, wow. Right-left combination to the head. Kovalev catches him with the jab. Canelo walking down Kovalev. Not landing anything. Canelo's trying to come with the left hook again. Good defense by Canelo. Oh, wow. What a right to the spleen and a right to the head. Sharp counters. Kovalev again backing off. Really rocked Kovalev there. These are vicious punches. Again, once Kovalev throws that right, Canelo comes back with that left hook, either to the head or to the body. He does not want Kovalev throwing that right. Kovalev tries to throw a combination left. Again, Canelo comes to the right to the body, to the chest area. Canelo again getting Kovalev into the corner. Kovalev pushes him off to try and stay off the corner. Right over the top of Kovalev's head. Left hook that misses there by Canelo. Kovalev still popping that jab. Canelo coming in on Kovalev. He threw a combination of punches on Canelo. All of them hit the guard, even though it popped back Canelo's head. That's to tell you the kind of power Kovalev has. Jab to the body that lands by Kovalev. That's the end of the round. Kovalev is breathing pretty heavy as he goes to his corner. That's the end of round number 10. Is this round number 10 or round number 9? I forgot which round this is. This is still a Canelo round. Kovalev breathing pretty heavy. Buddy McGirt talking to Kovalev. Again, they're giving him water and he's drinking it. Man, Canelo landed a lot of sharp punches on Kovalev. What round was this? Round number 10? Is this the round? Or round number 9? I think I'm not too sure which round this is. So here's Kovalev trying to come with the, he catches Canelo with a jab as he's coming out. So he throws the right hand and he catches him with a jab. But there was some nasty counters by Canelo. I guess they will show you that in a minute. Let me see. Nope. But we're just about to see the actual fight. Here comes Kovalev. Touches gloves with Canelo. What round is this? Again, Canelo comes with that left hook. This is round number 10. Canelo just caught Kovalev with a right hand to the head. Caught him with a jab. Caught him. The left hook was protected. Kovalev again coming in and clinching. That tells you the punches are having effect on Kovalev. Canelo changes levels. Lands a right to the spleen. Oh, wow. Kovalev lands a right to Canelo's body. He comes back with a left hook to the head. Kovalev's open for that all night because of his defense. Like I told you, his defense keeps him open. Canelo again moving to the inside rather quickly on Kovalev. This is round number 10. So round number 9 went to Canelo. Kovalev's only won one round. This is not as close a fight as I thought it was. Kovalev, you see, there he goes in the clinch again. Canelo forearming him off. Stiff arm Canelo. Canelo's right on the inside. Lands a right to Kovalev's body. Oh, what a right. And snaps Kovalev's head back. Canelo with a jab. Canelo again creeping in. Kovalev catches him with the jab. Or the right hand, sorry. Canelo on the inside. Oh, what a spleen shot by Canelo. Overhand right by Canelo. Oh, liver shot by Canelo. Kovalev bounces up and down. Canelo's just launching off those punches now. He's really increasing the intensity. Misses with the left hook this time. Wild left hook. Kovalev again throwing the jab and then the right hand. Tripling up the jab as he pivots around Canelo. Again, he stands too much directly in front of Canelo. That's the problem. Nice jab to the body by Kovalev. Tries to jab to the body again. Canelo misses with the left hook to the head. Kovalev pivots off. He tries to slide to the inside. Canelo catches him with a left hook that doesn't land so cleanly. He wanted to clinch up, but he couldn't clinch up. Kovalev again seems to be mounting an onslaught. He's pushing Canelo back right now. Pushing Canelo back. Still standing in front of Canelo. Double jab to the body. Wonderful stuff by Kovalev. Canelo again encroaching on Kovalev. Got caught with a right. Canelo circles out. Kovalev catches him with a jab again. It's maybe a Kovalev round, even though Canelo's covering him up with some really good shots. Canelo sliding on the inside. Kovalev controlling Canelo. Slides to the inside. Ties him up. Good defense by both guys. Well, Canelo having the better defense. Uppercut by Canelo. Overhand right by Canelo. Kovalev comes back with a 1-2 that lands on Canelo as Canelo's rolling it a bit. Canelo gets tagged again with a right. And that's the end of the round. This is a round you could pick for Kovalev or for Canelo. I'm going to give it to Kovalev. Round 10. So we got 8 rounds to 2. Canelo. But it's going to be a Canelo round as well. Canelo landed some nasty body shots on Kovalev. Actually, he landed more. of the more effective punches on Kovalev. Kovalev was the guy clenching up. So it's really a Canelo round. So round 10 even goes to Canelo. This is ridiculous. Kovalev's jab is less and less effective in this fight. Canelo's going to land a nasty right hand. Kovalev hits Canelo with a right hand. Canelo just tees off with that right hand. Knocks Kovalev's head back. This is slow motion. All right, the final round where the stoppage happens. Kovalev takes 2 deep breaths. Canelo comes back out. They circle one another. Canelo lands a short uppercut on Kovalev. Lands an overhand right on Kovalev. Counter right, sorry. Straight counter right. Canelo's really putting pressure on Kovalev right now. Another uppercut that lands on Kovalev. A jab that lands on Kovalev. Kovalev catches Canelo with a jab. Canelo's right up on Kovalev. Another uppercut that lands on Kovalev. An overhand right that lands on Kovalev as he was pivoting to the side of Kovalev. He's pushing Kovalev the way that Kovalev does not want to go. Uppercut that lands on Kovalev again, snapping his head back. Right that lands on Kovalev. Canelo really taking it up now. A jab, overhand right that misses. Kovalev tries to tee off with his shots now on Canelo. Canelo catches him with a jab. They slide to the inside. Canelo's still holding. And that's that. Canelo definitely has increased his intensity. Kovalev just got popped with a jab again. Kovalev triples up his jab. Canelo catches him again with that left hook because his defense is open for the left hook all night long. Catches him with a 1-2 to the head. Kovalev catches him with a little left hook to the head. Another jab. This time Kovalev kind of slips the jab. Oh, nice shot by Kovalev in the southpaw stance. A left-right combination that lands. A jab to the body that lands. Kovalev trying to reply with right hands. Oh, Canelo again landing a body shot. A spleen shot to Kovalev. We're trying to land punches around Canelo's guard. Not successful with that. Catches Canelo with a leaping spear jab. Keeping Canelo off. Canelo again coming in. Popping Canelo with that jab. Slipping those punches, rolling under them. Picking off the shots. There's that right hand. Oh, yeah. Canelo bounces up and down. On Kovalev, sorry. There's the left hook again. And then he puts him down with the right. He'd been catching him with that left hook all night long. It was there. That left hook was there all night long. The fight is stopped. Canelo's telling everybody to quiet down. All right, so if you're judging this fight on who's in control, the ring general was mostly Canelo. He was making Kovalev do what he didn't really want to do, which was fight going backwards. But Kovalev also wanted to fight going backwards because that's a harder way for Canelo. He could keep range better with Canelo. He was trying in the beginning to push Canelo backwards in the beginning of the fight. That wasn't working. So he had to fight off the back foot. Kovalev's not really comfortable fighting off the back foot, I'm realizing. And so he got stopped eventually. Canelo putting that pressure on him, working that body, and also the available points, especially the left hook to the head. Kovalev don't bring his guard back properly. And also Canelo's able to counter Kovalev. Once he threw the right hand, he would counter him immediately to discourage him from throwing the right hand. There were sharp counters. That's why Canelo did it. So at the time of stoppage, I actually have Canelo up 10 rounds to 2. Sorry, what am I saying? 9 rounds to 2. Because the 11th round was also his round. Now, this is based on the fact, this is what I'm basing it on. I'm basing it on the fact that I'm looking at the guy who's really landing the effective punches. Okay? The effective punches. And Canelo's the guy that's landing the effective punches throughout the fight. He is counter-punching Kovalev. That's why Kovalev was gun-shy. But he wasn't really gun-shy because he was throwing a lot of jabs. He just wasn't throwing his power hand too much. So he just threw a jab from the southpaw stance. Canelo catches him with a left hook, actually partially blocked. And then the right that stumbles him. And then he catches him with a right on the top of the head. And a leaping left hook that catches him just on the back of the ear. And then he catches him with the right that puts him down. But Canelo had been landing these kinds of punches throughout the fight. Not those kinds of punches, not in that combination. But he was landing left hooks, particularly to the head. Kovalev's open for that because he doesn't bring his guard back up after throwing the right. He doesn't keep the phone in the phone booth, shall we say. The other thing is when he's throwing jabs, he throws them so far out, he's not able to bring back his hand to his head. As a result, Canelo's able to catch him to the head and to the spleen. He doesn't bring back his hands in time. Because he's jabbing out here. So he jabs out here. He's jabbing out here, but doesn't bring back his hand in time. There's that left hook that looks like it's going to the body, and then it comes to the head, and then he catches him, oh my God, with a chopping right on weak side. Kovalev's gone, baby. Gone. Knocked out. So I heard Kathy Duan, they insist that Kovalev go to the hospital and get checked out. So I believe that that's what happened. I do believe Boxing Social, one of those networks, spoke with Kovalev afterwards. I don't know if he went to the hospital before. He was talking about That's Boxing, where he got knocked out. So I don't think that Kovalev actually successfully boxed Canelo as much as I thought he did. But he did keep Canelo at bay and made it a little bit more difficult to carry to the 11 rounds. Canelo was landing some nasty body shots, man. Nasty body shots. All right, so that's how that fight went. Again, looking at Canelo and Kovalev. Kovalev was the busier fighter. That didn't work in his favor. He did use some feints. I saw some good stuff he did. He used some good feints. But he should have probably used some more feints. He was keeping the jab in Canelo's face. But Canelo was able to get past the jab. It was actually closing distance and actually closer to Kovalev than Kovalev even realized. That's why he couldn't fully extend the jab at certain points. Kovalev did try to throw some power, but he was continuously getting countered when he tried to load up on the shots and throw some power. That's basically Canelo versus Kovalev. Actually, it's a lot more one-sided than I thought it was. That's basically it, ladies and gentlemen, for Canelo versus Kovalev. Canelo controlled that fight for the most part. And while the movement of Kovalev gave him a few problems, Kovalev didn't really land a lot of jabs. I'm going to take a look at the punch stats for Canelo versus Kovalev. That's basically the breakdown of that fight. I'm going to go into a breakdown of another fight very soon. So don't worry. We're going to score all the fights. You guys got to remind me which fights to score. All right. On that note, thank you for those who are liking and subscribing to my channel. Don't forget you can donate via Western Union or MoneyGram. Deuces, people. I'm gone.